Well, hello there. So it is Saturday morning, and it has been a week and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a week and 4 days since our visit to the Italian consulate in Rome. So we did everything that we were supposed to do, that we thought we were supposed to do, that was listed on the website and for the Elective Residency Visa. So it was wonderful when we got there. We got there at like 10 till 9. You check in down in the lobby. They don't let you go up until the lady with the list checks you in, scans you for weapons or whatever, and then each individual person or couple is taken up in the elevator by escort by her, one at a time. You don't, just go up. It's very, very structured, which is great. So our appointment was for 9:15 for our appointment, and we got there at 10 till 9, like I said. They took us up in the elevator probably about 10 past 9. She even tells you what seats to sit in, literally what chairs to sit in, like you sit there, you sit there. So anyway, and then the other thing was, because our stacks literally were 2 inches each, one for me and one for Dean, I had them in a leather satchel. We couldn't even take that in. That wasn't allowed. So we had to take all the documents out, hold them in our hands, and pray that we didn't drop them because they were so thick, and Dean had to go to the car and put the satchel away. So anyway, so we get there, we sit in our chairs, and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. And they finally, the main guy, the Italian consul, he is the consulate general, and from what I understand, there's only one per whatever location. Now, there was nobody there before us that called in by this gentleman because we had been there since they opened. So he called us in at 10:45, and we got there at 10 till 9. Our appointment was for 9:15. So anyway, it's all good. So we get there, we sit down, we introduce ourselves, he introduces himself. I have my stack of documents, Dean has his stack of documents. We're sitting at the desk, we're leaning in so that, we're leaning in to be able to communicate and listen. And so the first thing he asked for was our 2024 tax returns, which is fine. They're both 6 figures, no big deal. Okay. So then we tell him, our situation. We bought a house last year. Oh, you bought a house. Would you buy a dollar house? We were like, no, we didn't buy a dollar house. We bought a private villa with land, and we showed him, and he didn't even ask for the deed yet, so that's fine. It was all about this 2024 tax return. And we told him that we retired officially and sold our businesses as of March 1st. So he looked and he said, well, then we can't accept any of this. And we were like, well, what do you mean? And he said, well, this income is from when you were working. The Italian government wants to see federal government from the U.S. documentation, which of course is basically only your tax returns. So he says this income doesn't count. So we're like, okay. So then we were like, but we bought a house. This is, he says, okay, let me see the deed. So we showed him the deed. So he looked at the deed, and that of course was all fine. But that was it. And then as he's looking at the IRS documents and he's telling us this thing that we were not prepared for at all. Oh, and by the way, the financial requirements has doubled. It does not say that anywhere. So now we're fine with that, but they're not accepting our tax returns, which is what they go by. They're not accepting our investment portfolio because it doesn't show up on our tax returns because the money's just sitting in investments. It's not income yet. So we were completely, I mean, I'm smiling now, but it's been really, really tough this week. I'm a problem solver. And so, we have a great solution. Everything's going to be fine, but we just have to wait now till we have 2027 tax returns. 2026. So we have to wait till we file in January of 2027, because even if we put it on 2025, we haven't pulled from our investments. So it's not even going to show. So, anyway, those of you that are looking to get your elective residency visa, and you have to be, you're not working, please make sure that on your IRS tax returns, it shows your retirement income. So like if you did what we did, where we just retired, our income tax returns from last year, they don't show that. So now now we have to wait. Now, does it suck? Yes. Does it suck that bad? Not really. Of course, my husband, I've had to literally pull him off the ledge all week. That has been tough, but he's good now. So we're going to go to Italy. As soon as this couple of jobs are finished that are going on around town, that my husband needs to finish up, with the guy who bought his business. And, we're going to go for 3 months. And that's what the consulate said. Well, just go for 3 months and then come back for 6 months and then go back for 3 months. And we were like, okay. So, yeah. So in the scheme of things, it's their rules, and you have to abide by their rules. And from what I understand, there are a lot of people in our same situation out there right now. In my research, everybody is getting blindsided. Like everybody, because all the rules have literally just changed. And on top of that, I at one point could have had my dual citizenship because of my great-grandparents came from Naples. And it had to do when they renounced the king of Italy, and took their citizenship here, and I was fine. But Italy just passed, literally 2 weeks ago. No, a week ago. Wednesday, they just passed the law that it can only be your parents or your grandparents. Great-grandparents do not count to apply for dual citizenship. So that's another law. Now, sadly, this has happened to a lot of people. We're not alone. The flip side of that is, I don't know, I hate to say it, but what is it, like a big deal? Oh, geez, we have to go from Italy to Florida, and Italy and Florida. Life could be much worse, right? I mean, we are truly blessed. God has been so good to us. So we have a home in Italy, and we're still selling our house here. We're just downsized. So we just literally downsized everything in our house, which is amazing. Like, what an amazing feeling. It's so freeing to get rid of stuff. And you look at your stuff and you're like, I do not need not even 3/4 of the crap that I have. And I've spent hard-earned money on. It's material stuff that, you can live on, like 2 bath towels. You can live on 2 sets of sheets. You can live on 1 set of dishes. You can live on 1 set of glassware. It's not about the stuff. It's about the people that you bring into your home, that you share these times with. That's the important part. It's not all the other stuff. It's not how many things you have, and it's just not. It's not for us, anyways. Let me say that it was at one point, but you come to a point in your life where you go, no, that is not what's important. What's important is simplicity, eating well, being well mentally and physically and spiritually, most of all, and being happy where you're at that particular point in time. So that's my story about the Italian residency visa that now is on hold for a year. And during that time, we're going to spend half our time in Italy and half our time in Florida. Life could be worse, right? There was something I was going to say. What was it? It was important. See, I get ahead of myself. Yeah. I don't remember right now. So that's why it's taken me so long to post again. It's been really, really tough. And thank God for our financial advisor. Everything's fine. We just have to wait. And thank God for all of our friends that have stood by us. And thank God for our beautiful home in Italy and our real estate agent taking care of everything over there. And so God bless you. And the next video is probably going to be about the new business that I started. Oh, I know it. But I still am retired. God bless you. Ciao.